Earth's biggest mysteries, 10 places scientists fear to explore. What if some parts of our planet are so mysterious, so unforgiving, or so deeply strange that even modern science backs away in hesitation? This video uncovers 10 terrifying places on Earth, real locations that scientists fear to fully explore. Whether they're hidden beneath oceans, buried in jungles, or sealed in ice, each site presents dangers that go beyond just physical risk. From unexplained phenomena to biological threats and geological unpredictability, these places are more than just remote. They push the limits of human understanding. Let's count down the top 10 most mysterious places scientists are afraid to explore. 10. The boiling river of the Amazon. In the heart of the Peruvian Amazon lies a river so hot it boils small animals alive. Known to locals as Shane Timpishka, the water temperature often reaches over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The bizarre thing? There are no volcanoes or geothermal hotspots nearby. Geologists are baffled. Some believe it may be connected to deep Earth thermal vents, but the mechanics are still unclear. Accessing the site is grueling. It's a multi-day journey through dense jungle, filled with venomous wildlife and stifling humidity. Even for researchers, it's risky. The river can scald on contact, and scientific equipment frequently malfunctions in the extreme heat. Locals regard the river as sacred and dangerous. Despite attempts to study it, large sections remain unexplored. Until we can figure out what heats it, the boiling river remains a burning question science can't answer. 9. The Catacombs beneath Paris. Beneath the elegant streets of Paris lies a sprawling, bone-filled maze, the Catacombs. While a small section is open to tourists, the vast majority of tunnels are off-limits, unmapped, and unguarded. It's estimated there are over 200 miles of passageways filled with the remains of over 6 million people. Urban explorers have ventured into the illegal sections, and some have never come out. Even scientists avoid deep exploration. Collapsing tunnels, flooding, and complete disorientation are serious risks. More disturbingly, stories circulate of strange voices, shadowy figures, and footage from lost explorers that ends abruptly in panic. Many who've gone deep report psychological effects: paranoia, anxiety, hallucinations. The catacombs aren't just a historical site. They're a psychological labyrinth few dare to enter. 8. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. Discovered in 2011 by a Swedish diving team. This strange underwater structure lies nearly 300 feet beneath the Baltic Sea. It's a massive disc-shaped object, over 200 feet wide, with stair-like features and precise angles that don't resemble natural rock formations. What's even more bizarre is what happens near it. Electronic devices malfunction, compasses spin wildly, cameras shut down. Divers have reported feeling intense fear and disorientation near the site. Some believe it's a glacial deposit. Others insist it's artificial, maybe ancient, or even extraterrestrial. But because of the environmental hazards and deep-sea interference, most scientists stay away. With no clear explanation and limited exploration, the Baltic Sea Anomaly remains one of Earth's most unexplained underwater mysteries. 7. The Sundong Cave, Vietnam's hidden giant. Discovered in 1991 and fully explored only recently, the Sundong Cave in Vietnam is the largest cave in the world. Large enough to hold a 40-story building or even a full-size forest. Inside, explorers have found isolated ecosystems, underground rivers, and cloud systems. But what lies deeper is still unknown. Tunnels remain sealed, blocked by collapsed rock or underwater passages. Researchers are cautious. Some chambers show signs of unique microorganisms that may have evolved in total isolation. There's also concern over toxic gases, dangerous wildlife, or potential cave-ins. This isn't just spelunking, it's a confrontation with nature's unknown scale. And while the main chamber is open to guided tours, large sections are left untouched, sealed in mystery and silence. 6. The cenotes of the Yucatan Peninsula. Thousands of cenotes, natural sinkholes, dot the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. These ancient limestone pits are connected to a massive subterranean water system filled with labyrinthine caves. Many cenotes were used in Mayan rituals, including human sacrifices. Diving into them is a perilous journey. Visibility is low, chambers are narrow, and many tunnels remain completely unmapped. Divers have lost their lives in unexplored sections. Even with modern gear, navigation is nearly impossible. Some explorers report strange occurrences, malfunctioning lights, missing dive footage, or unexplained currents in still water. Scientists avoid the deeper, interconnected systems. It's not superstition. It's respect for the deadly complexity these ancient caverns hide. The Congo Basin, Africa's green hell. The Congo Basin spans over 1.5 million square miles, a vast rainforest teeming with life, disease, and danger. It's home to some of Earth's most inaccessible terrain. Even with satellites, thick canopy cover blocks clear mapping. Researchers who venture and face extreme humidity, aggressive wildlife, and the threat of diseases like Ebola or malaria. Political instability and armed groups add another layer of risk. There are rumors, tales of creatures unknown to science, ancient ruins, and tribes untouched by modern civilization. Some scientists believe entirely new species or ecosystems could exist here, sealed off by nature's impenetrable wall. But despite the potential for discovery, the Congo remains largely a no-go zone for modern science. The Siberian sinkholes massive. Sudden sinkholes have been erupting across northern Siberia, some over 200 feet deep. These holes appear violently, with reports of booming noises and shaking ground just before their appearance. Scientists initially blame methane gas explosions caused by thawing permafrost. But some holes are too symmetrical, and satellite imagery shows strange underground structures leading to them. The fear? That more explosions are coming? Unstable gas pockets combined with shifting climate could make large swaths of land suddenly collapse. Getting close for study is risky. The next eruption could be moments away. Locals whisper about cursed ground and forbidden zones. Scientists, meanwhile, are left guessing from a safe distance. 3. Antarctica's subglacial lakes. Under Antarctica's miles-thick ice sheet are hundreds of hidden lakes, sealed off from the surface for millions of years. Lake Vostok is the most famous, roughly the size of Lake Ontario, buried beneath 2.5 miles of ice. When scientists attempted to drill into it, they stopped just short, fearing they might contaminate the ecosystem or unleash ancient microbes unknown to modern biology. It's not just about preservation. What if organisms in the lake are biologically incompatible with our ecosystem? Or worse, dangerous? There's no margin for error when drilling through ancient ice. To this day, most subglacial lakes remain untouched. Scientists observe from afar, unsure whether to uncover what's beneath or leave it frozen in time. 2. The Amazon rainforest's deepest regions. The Amazon is a living monster, dense, unpredictable, and alive in every sense. Though satellite imaging has improved, large areas of the rainforest are still unexplored, especially the deeper layers beneath the canopy. Diseases, venomous insects, and unpredictable terrain are constant threats. But more curiously, researchers have found evidence of ancient civilizations, including geometric ruins and unexplainable structures, completely overgrown and forgotten. Local tribes often reject outsiders, and some areas are considered off-limits by governments to protect uncontacted peoples. Even the bravest scientists think twice before entering. The deeper you go, the more the jungle seems to close in, not just physically, but psychologically. It watches, it warns, and sometimes it doesn't let go. 1. The Mariana Trench, the deepest point on Earth, located in the Pacific Ocean. The Mariana Trench plunges over 36,000 feet deep, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. At its lowest point, the pressure is over 1,000 times greater than sea level. Temperatures near freezing, darkness absolute. Even with advanced submarines, very little of the trench has been explored. Some areas have never been visited by humans or machines. Scientists fear the extreme conditions and the mechanical failure that could result from pressure crushing a vessel like a tin can. But what lies down there is just as terrifying. Strange organisms with transparent bodies, creatures that glow, survive without sunlight, and feed on chemicals. In 2016, researchers heard unexplained sounds from the trench, like biological signals from something large and unknown. Could there be massive species we've never seen before? Entire ecosystems untouched by science? In the trench, we don't just fear what we see, we fear what we don't. These are not myths. These are real places on our planet, mysterious, dangerous, and largely unexplored. What connects them is not just their secrecy, but the fact that even with all our technology, we hesitate. Scientists fear them for good reason. Some defy physics. Others seem to hide life forms, ancient civilizations, or risks we cannot control. But perhaps the scariest truth is this: the Earth still holds secrets beyond our understanding. And maybe, just maybe, some secrets are meant to remain hidden. If this video opened your eyes to the unseen side of our world, then like, comment, subscribe. Share your thoughts. Would you dare explore any of these places? Or are some mysteries best left untouched?